welcome to my kitchen. I wanted to take a minute and say hi to all my existing subscribers and hi to all my new subscribers. Thank you so much for subscribing to my channel and making such kind comments on my videos. It really supports my channel and it means so much to me. So I just wanted to say thank you and welcome. Today we're going to be making shrimp teriyaki bowls. Everything that you will be needing for this recipe. Remember, you don't have to use all of the ingredients that I use. Use whatever ingredients that you like or you have on hand. All-purpose flour, jasmine rice, large deveined tail-off shrimp, garlic, onion, and shallots, bell pepper, broccoli, mushrooms, and sugar snap peas, water, chestnuts, and carrot chips. And of course, don't forget your teriyaki sauce. Your seasoning of choice. Today I'm using garlic salt and truffle parmesan black garlic seasoning. The Lawyer seasoning salt. Okay, so now I'm going to add 1 cup of rice and 2 cups of water. Now I'm just going to be running a little bit of warm water over the shrimp to soften it and defrost it. You don't want to use hot water because you don't want to cook the shrimp yet. Now let's just wash all of our veggies to make sure they're clean. Alright, let's start prepping our ingredients. Let's do 2 garlic cloves, or 3. Onions are always making me cry. Comment below if onions make you cry, or what are your remedies to prevent onion crying. With bell peppers, if you take the shiny side and you put it face down and you leave the open side up, it's so much easier to slice through and cut. Just a little tip. Honestly, cut the veggies however you want. Have fun with it. I'm also going to be cutting a little bit of the stem. I love the stem. The bottom I just toss, but the stem part, I just love the texture of it. And it's really hearty too. Now let's just drain these out and rinse them off. They're not really for any flavor necessarily. They're more for like a crunchy texture. They don't really have a ton of flavor. All right, let's start making this batter for the shrimp. Honestly, this recipe, you can do it with chicken, you can do it with steak, you can do it with tofu, whatever your heart desires, do that, because there's no rules with this recipe. There's no measurements with this recipe. Honestly, just do whatever flavors sound good to you. This seasoning right here, I got it from Costco, and I like to try new stuff all the time, and they always have a lot of random new stuff, and this is undescribably absolutely delicious. It is such a unique flavor and I highly recommend it. Remember, we're going to be using teriyaki sauce and it's a very strong flavor, so keep that in mind when you're making this little batter here. We're going to be cooking our hard veggies first. We're going to add a little bit of water in the bottom of the wok or a pan, whatever you have, and then we're going to put a lid on top just to retain the heat and the moisture so they can soften. I do not want to overcook them because I want them to still have a little bit of a crunch. I just don't want them to be raw. Put the lid on top. We're going to warm up our pan and put a little bit of butter inside. I'm going to add our onions and shallots. I'm going to add some mushrooms. We're going to add the garlic last because we don't want it to burn. I'm going to be adding a little bit of our Lawyer's seasoning salt to the mushroom and onion because, I don't know, it just elevates the flavor so much. But don't put too much because remember, we're going to be using our teriyaki sauce. I'm going to turn the heat off on the veggies because I feel like they're already a little bit soft. Our mushrooms, shallots, and onions are almost done, so let's add our garlic. I'm going to add our water chestnuts to our veggies. I necessarily don't want to cook them, I just want to warm them. On the veggies, I turned the heat off, and the onion and mushroom and garlic I already put on low heat because now we're going to go on to our shrimp. Alright, let's test out this batter and make sure it has enough flavor. I know we're going to be using teriyaki sauce, but if it needs a little bit more seasoning, we should add it because we're making the batter for a reason. I just want to add a little bit more seasoning because it's very, very faint. Now that we have everything ready to go, we're going to take our shrimp, our batter, our pan, and a little bit of avocado oil to crisp up the batter on the shrimp, and then we'll go to the next step. Shrimp does not take very long to cook, so you want to cook it about 60 seconds on each side. Once it's completely pink, it is done. This would be perfect with noodles as well. Now we're going to turn our veggies on low heat. We're going to add a little bit of coconut oil. It's going to add another level of flavor. And then we'll add our teriyaki sauce and warm up all the veggies. And then we'll assemble. Okay, so now let's assemble. Our shrimp teriyaki bowl is now ready. Let's give it a try and see how it tastes. Oh my gosh. So this dish right here, 10 out of 10. It's gonna be one of those dishes when you make it at home, everyone's gonna be like, where'd you get this? And you're gonna be like, I made it. They're gonna be like, you made this? And you're gonna be like, yeah, I made it. They're gonna be like, can we have it every weekend? Well, everybody, until next time, bye.